talking about. There's something on your ear.
Oh, okay, thanks.
How do we start this? Do you remember?
Hi everyone, welcome to Jike and Modi. This morning we did a wonderful breakfast review of Shine Cafe on Fort Street.
We did a wonderful review.
Yes, we did. Now you get to hear all about it.
We did that. I was weirded out about going to Shine.
Yeah, you kind of were.
Shine's where we eat breakfast. Like, if we want to go for breakfast and don't want to do a review, I always say,
That's
well,
where
let's
we
go
go.
to Shine.
Reliably amazing.
Every time it's going to be good, and I
Yeah.
never want to,
Yeah.
never wanted to do a review there for some strange reason. But this morning I thought, they deserve it, right? They really do, because we love their
Absolutely.
food. So
Yeah.
what did you have when you went there? What do
Okay.
you like about that place, first off?
It feels very homey. There's lots of really funky art on the walls, and the color of the walls is this really egg yolky color yellow.
Yeah,
It feels like
got
you're
that old
in
kitchen
breakfast. I'm not just having
Yeah.
breakfast, I'm in a breakfast. It's I love the feel of that, of the atmosphere there.
Totally. It's really, really small. There's only like a dozen tables. Most of them are tables for two.
Yeah.
It's sunken into the ground about 3 feet. This is the Fort Street location, because there's another one down on, I think it's on Yates. Was that on Blanchard?
It's on Blanchard. Yeah, we'll show you a photo of it. It's right on a corner.
We passed it on the way home, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, yeah, for sure. It's definitely small and cozy. It's
Yeah.
almost always busy. I don't think we've ever seen it without being pretty much full. And typically it's got
True.
a lineup in the morning. But they're really great about it in
Yeah.
that they will take you first come, first serve. So if your table of 2 and a table of 4 shows up after you and a table of 4 opens up, they're going to put 2 people at that table of 4, and then that 4 is going to wait for a table of 4, and I like that.
I do too. That's a good strategy, actually.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And then I've seen 2 people sit at that big round table. That's the next table open, and you were the next people in line, and I love
Yeah.
that idea.
Yeah, lots of servers too. Like there's a dozen tables, but
For
it
a
feels
small
like
place.
it feels like everybody gets 3 or 4 tables and they run real fast, and
It's busy.
Yeah,
and
it's
active
great
for
service.
Sure. I
Yeah.
think as a clientele, anybody would feel comfortable there. Like anybody from, I would take my mom there,
Yes.
and still some younger people who are much more funky, maybe even alternative style people would feel comfortable there, and
yeah,
I like that.
or a
about that.
family with little kids. We constantly see
Oh,
little
totally.
kids in high chairs there, so it's a nice feel.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Fun for the whole family.
I know, sounds corny, but it's true.
It does. Sound fun. Okay, well, so what did you eat today?
Okay, so this morning I had the crab cake Benny. Now, when you see this on the menu, it comes with a chipotle hollandaise sauce, and I did do that a couple weeks ago. But what I told the server this morning was that the chipotle really masks the flavor of the crab cakes. And what I like about the Shine crab cakes is they actually make their own. So they don't buy them from someone. They're not running out to the grocery store to get pre-made crab cakes. They're actually making them in their kitchen, and that's not what you find everywhere. So I can appreciate the amount of work that went into my breakfast this morning. And I had hash browns and coffee, which is pretty standard for me.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. What about
Something
you?
about those hash browns. The hash browns are great there. I mean, they use
Yeah.
a russet potato, which is more kind of your typical regular potato,
But
so
they
it's not
They do it right though.
But
There's
it's well cooked. They're not greasy. They're like baked, I guess. And
yeah,
there's
roasted.
tons of fresh rosemary on. Is that rosemary?
Lots of
Tons
rosemary
fresh
on these
rosemary
potatoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're lovely for
Yeah,
sure.
they're coated in rosemary, which is really quite nice. Sometimes rosemary can taste a little like dirt,
true.
but they've really got
Earthy.
Yeah, they've got it nailed. It doesn't taste like a mouthful of dirt in your mouth when you're eating rosemary, because sometimes that's what people think about rosemary, but they're really quite nice.
No, they're wonderful
Yeah.
for sure, and they give me the hot sauce, which I always like, the Frank's hot sauce to put
Yeah.
on my potatoes. I had the Clubhouse Benny.
Yeah.
The Clubhouse Benny is sort of a standby for me there, because it comes with a chicken breast on it. It's got bacon and tomato, and
It's a meal.
It really is a meal, actually.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that I might even switch to kind of a omelet sort of as a staple for myself, just to maybe stay on the lighter side, because the bennies are getting a bit heavy for me every week.
every weekend.
every weekend. So,
Yeah.
but they're just amazing. I like their hollandaise sauce. It's not, it doesn't stand out. It doesn't have a strong citrusy flavor or anything like
No,
that.
it's
It
very
is just
mild.
a nice, mild, smooth hollandaise. But every time the food is a winner. There's a special menu that's always going on, and it always seems unique and fun. There was some sort of a peach waffle. Peaches, what was it?
Yeah,
that
it
you
was.
had?
It's called the Peaches and Cream 222. They do a monthly special. So the July special for the breakfast was French toast with poached peaches and a maple cream sauce, and then your choice of 2 eggs and 2 sausage or ham or bacon.
That sounds very.
And I'm
expensive.
gonna be honest, I was very tempted. I was saying at breakfast that you know, with a Benedict, the combination of flavors is sort of prescribed, right? Like you order it and you know what in every mouthful what you're getting. And I almost miss the ritual of choosing off my plate what goes on my fork. So I think I may abandon Benny's for a little while and go with something where I can enjoy the whole ritual of buttering a piece of toast or assembling my own mouthful. It
Absolutely.
sounds so weird, but it's true. I feel like there's you know, the work is done for you when you're eating an eggs Benedict for breakfast, but I kind of want that back, so maybe I might take it back.
That's a good point. And plus, anybody who watches this, which is probably you, me, my mother,
Yeah, our dog.
and that one other random view that happens, they, you know, maybe just constant eggs bennies. We do a lot of eggs benny, and
We
that's
do.
mostly
I
because
love
I
'em.
love them so much.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I would try and round it out in the future and get some more menu items and a little more. Because what I've learned is, and it started because we wanted to just let's go review eggs bennies because we love eggs bennies so much.
Totally, yeah.
And then I realized there is so much amazing food in this town. You can't just stick to one item. It's
No,
ridiculous.
you definitely can't.
So we're gonna round that out. At the
Yeah.
same time, the Benny was amazing today. I had a lot of
Yeah.
flavor to it, and I really enjoyed the atmosphere. And I always love going to Shine.
Me too. It's good
so-
energy in that room.
It is. It really
Yeah.
is. Always feel welcome. Always feel good. The only thing I wouldn't do is sit and continue to have coffee after the meal is done. It's
Mm-hmm.
not really your spot to go hang out afterwards because there are people behind you trying to have the same wonderful experience, and
Yeah.
you might as well let them.
It's
So-
it's a courteous thing to finish your breakfast
Yeah.
and you know, let someone else have that table because there are so few
There are.
tables.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
absolutely.
wonderful. Let those servers make their tips.
Yeah,
Get in,
for
get out.
sure.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so overall, you love that place, or
I do, and it would be the place that I would go to. I always get excited when they put the specials menu on the table because I find that their specials are really creative.
they are? For
So
sure.
I think I'm going to
Always.
dive into that specials menu a
Wonderful.
little bit.
Nice.
So thanks for joining us this morning. Like and share this video, and we'll see you next time on Jike and Modi.